Prince Rogers Nelson. Born in Minneapolis, Minnesota on June 7, 1958, music was in his blood. His father, John Lewis Nelson, was a jazz musician. His mother, Mattie Della Shaw, was a singer. Prince was a natural. He taught himself to play several instruments at a young age. These included the piano, guitar, and drums. At 17, Prince signed his first record deal. He released his debut album, For You, in 1978. He quickly gained a reputation for his unique blend of funk, rock, and pop. His music was innovative, danceable, and full of energy. His performances were legendary, showcasing his incredible musical talent and flamboyant style. Prince's early albums, including Prince, Dirty Mind, and Controversy, established him as a rising star. He was not afraid to push boundaries. He explored themes of sexuality, race, and religion in his music. He challenged the norms of the music industry. He fought for creative control and ownership of his music. Prince's early success paved the way for his groundbreaking album, 1999. Released in 1982, the album was a commercial and critical triumph. It solidified Prince as a global superstar. The title track became an anthem for a generation. It showcased Prince's ability to blend genres and create music that was both timeless and futuristic. Prince's impact on music and culture is undeniable. He was a musical chameleon, effortlessly blending genres. He created a sound that was uniquely his own. His influence can be heard in countless artists across generations. His music transcended boundaries and connected with people from all walks of life. Purple Rain, released in 1984, became Prince's magnum opus. The album and its accompanying film were a cultural phenomenon. It showcased Prince's songwriting, musicianship, and showmanship. Purple Rain won numerous awards, including an Academy Award for Best Original Song Score. It cemented Prince's status as a global icon. Prince's music was visually stunning and unforgettable. His music videos were groundbreaking. They pushed the boundaries of creativity and storytelling. His concerts were legendary for their high energy, elaborate sets, and of course, his incredible musical talent. He was a true showman. Prince was also a fashion icon. His androgynous style, bold colors, and flamboyant outfits challenged gender norms. He inspired countless artists and designers with his fearless approach to fashion. He showed the world that fashion could be a form of self-expression and art. Despite his success, Prince battled personal demons. He suffered from chronic hip pain, a result of years of energetic stage performances. To manage the pain, he turned to medication, which eventually led to addiction. The struggle with pain and addiction would cast a shadow over his later years. Prince was a private person, and he kept his struggles with pain and addiction hidden from the public eye. He continued to tour and release music, but those close to him noticed a change. His energy levels fluctuated. He became more reclusive. The once vibrant star seemed to be dimming. In the years leading up to his death, Prince's reliance on pain medication escalated. He sought help from various doctors, but his addiction proved difficult to overcome. The pressures of fame, the demanding nature of his career, and his desire to maintain his image only compounded the problem. The once invincible artist was fighting a losing battle. His addiction took a toll on his physical and mental health. It strained his relationships. It cast a dark cloud over his final years. Despite the darkness, Prince's creative spirit never waned. He continued to write and record music even as his health deteriorated. Section 4, the final act, the mysterious events of April 20th, 2016. On April 20th, 2016, Prince held a small gathering at his Paisley Park estate in Chanhassen, Minnesota. He seemed in good spirits, jamming with friends and socializing. But as the night wore on, his behavior became erratic. He appeared disoriented, his speech slurred, his movements clumsy. Concerned for his well-being, Prince's team called for medical assistance. An ambulance arrived, but it was too late. Prince was unresponsive. Despite efforts to revive him, he was pronounced dead at 10:07 a.m. on April 21, 2016. The news of his death sent shockwaves around the world. The official cause of death was determined to be an accidental overdose of fentanyl, a powerful synthetic opioid. Prince had no prescription for the drug. How he obtained it remains a mystery. The investigation into his death raised many questions, some of which remain unanswered. Several people were present at Paisley Park in the hours leading up to Prince's death. Eyewitness accounts paint a picture of a man in physical and mental distress. Some reported seeing him take pills, but none could confirm the type or source. Section 5. Unanswered questions. The search for truth and justice. The investigation into Prince's death was shrouded in secrecy. The Carver County Sheriff's Office conducted a thorough investigation, but many questions remain unanswered. Who supplied Prince with the fatal dose of fentanyl? Were there others who knew of his addiction but failed to intervene? One name that surfaced during the investigation was Dr. Michael Schulenberg, a physician who had treated Prince in the weeks leading up to his death. Schulenberg admitted to prescribing Prince medication, but he denied any involvement in providing him with fentanyl. He eventually reached a settlement with prosecutors, pleading guilty to a lesser charge of illegally prescribing an opioid. The investigation also revealed that Prince did not have a regular doctor and often relied on friends and associates to obtain medication. This lack of consistent medical care and the secrecy surrounding his addiction made it difficult to determine the full extent of his dependency. The circumstances surrounding Prince's death remain a mystery. The lack of clear answers has fueled speculation and conspiracy theories. Some believe he was murdered, while others suspect a cover-up. The truth, however, may never be fully known. Section 6. Purple Rain Forever, Prince's Enduring Legacy. Despite the tragic circumstances of his death, Prince's legacy as a musical icon remains intact. His music continues to inspire and influence generations of artists. His impact on music, fashion, and culture is undeniable. Prince's death sparked a national conversation about opioid addiction, a crisis that has touched countless lives. His story serves as a reminder of the devastating effects of this epidemic and the importance of seeking help for addiction. Prince's music continues to be celebrated around the world. His estate has released previously unreleased material, giving fans a glimpse into his creative genius. His music is kept alive through tribute concerts, documentaries, and books. Prince was a true original, a visionary artist who pushed boundaries and challenged conventions. His music transcended genres and generations, leaving an indelible mark on the world. His legacy is one of creativity, innovation, and unwavering passion for music. Prince may be gone, but his music will live on forever.